Hello everybody, Sean here, and welcome to our Game Salad presentation project video. Now the name of our project is called The Enigma, and it was created by me, Siti, Yogesh, and Raisa. Now we're gonna jump straight into this game down here. And so as you can see down here, this is your start screen. So once you click the start button, we are brought to the level select scene. I'm going to go with level 1 for convenience. Now as you can see down here, we have currently 5 actors on the screen as of right now. The background, the walls, our main character, our timer, and this little blue circle, which is used to represent the goal of every level. Now the goal of this game is to essentially to get players to collect these rings, to collect pieces of a key to enable them to access the boss level before completing the game. Now every time they collect a piece of the key, they are brought to a question screen, in which if they answer it correctly, they may proceed on to the next scene. Now as you can see in the bottom left hand corner out here, we have our lives counter. Now the lives counter only affects the player whenever it hits an enemy. It does not affect the player whenever he or she hits a wall. So as you can see down here, let me try it. Now if you see this, if the counter counts down to 0, you are instantaneously brought back to the start screen and the game is reset. This makes it so that there are multiple mechanics in which the players must be wary of at any single moment of the game. Now as you continue on, you can see that these two are enemies which are programmed to come after the player and focus mainly on the player's base. So as you can see, slowly they should circle my main character and chase after him. Now as you go on, if you were to get one of these questions wrong, you will instantaneously be brought to the you lose screen and will have to restart the game. Now for convenience, I will just skip back to this scene, answer the question, and we are brought to this scene. Now, these are stagnant enemies, but they will still deal damage whenever your player gets close to them, such as this. See? Now the green. So once we're done with this, we now get access to the final level, which is one of the most difficult levels I have ever played, and that I have programmed. See? So this level requires extreme patience and knowledge of where the hitboxes of these enemies are, which can sometimes make it a real pain to go through. Now once we're done, we get sent back to level select and we get to select the boss level. Now within the boss level, there are multiple mechanics which set the scene for the boss. Essentially, we have one of these actors in which is trained with the Slime's AI to follow the main character. Now as you can see in the upper left hand corner, there is a red box showcasing the number of lives the boss has left. Now every time the boss hits excuse me for a second. Every time the boss excuse me a second while I get this one working. Now every time you see the boss strikes one of these black pillars, it would deduct 1 health of the boss's life. Now, this makes it so it's extremely challenging for the player has to both dodge the boss and to also be self-conscious of their own health and the timer at the same time. I hope you all enjoyed our presentation, and I thank you all for your cooperation Thanks.